Uproar as Telegirl's seedy secrets as a ventriloquist are exposed. And one popular HTV pussy says goodbye to another. Hello, good evening. On this momentous night for Welsh broadcasting, hundreds of top names in the glamorous world of television are, as we speak, gathering to pay tribute to fun-loving Helen, 31, who rose from the back streets of Auckland to stardom. From this bleak outback, inhabited only by the sheep she grew to love so much, Molloy crossed the world to another similar bleak outback called Blaenau Gwent. But life in Wales wasn't all culture for fun-loving party girl Helen. There were days when she was forced out onto the road to cover the tough, aggressive world of crime. Her incisive investigation into the brutal wave of Victorian fireplace thefts won her acclaim throughout Pontcanna. Shall I do that bit again? I'll do that bit again.
A fireplace like this...
Will you? I'll do... Will you?
A fireplace like...
Let's go back to but. But.
And there's a huge demand for such fireplaces in style-conscious London, where wartime bombing wiped out much of the supply of originals.
She was never afraid of moving into the action. This brave report from Barry Island Funfair saw her taking to the log flume with flair and aplomb. She left it with some pertinent comments on the nature of water.
It certainly feels like any other water. Wet!
Remarkably, in spite of extraordinary reports like these, Molloy moved indoors to the elevated atmosphere of the news desk, from which the fun-loving party girl, who always had time for a quick one, ruled the lives of thousands.
A fireplace like this.
Some wore more clothes than others. Many only thought about it. Others showed their appreciation of her not inconsiderable talents and what she did for them in a more formal way.
We always watch Helen Molloy because she's so edifying.
As all around her changed, Molloy too altered her image. From the fluffy kitten to the tempting tigress, the styles changed faster than a running order at 5 to 6. Fun-loving party girl Helen had many men friends. Had many men friends, some closer than others.
Of course, whichever one you choose, you must make sure of one thing, that you take precautions. And out here in West Wales, we recommend these. They may not be quite as safe as the sort of rubber products you use in Cardiff, but at least they make sure one thing's certain, that the pretty young things don't run away.
And if you prefer your meat without mint sauce, have a look at what Big Miles Fletcher has to offer.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, David. It was a story that began 43 years ago and 28,000 miles away, here in the throbbing heart of the capital of New Zealand, Brisbane. After having the tattoos surgically removed at a Rarotonga sawmill, she obtained her first job outside the New Zealand penal system. And this was to be her first break into the glittering and glamorous world of Welsh agricultural TV. Sylvia.
From her early days as a fresh-faced, jolly swag woman newly arrived on these shores, Helen blossomed into what she is today, one of the most respected Antipodean female journalists ever to grace Welsh television. And of course, such a caring and sincere personality, regrettably so few and far between in our industry today.
Organisationally, she was absolutely excellent. In terms of administration, she was utterly fantastic. And of course, she had a nice pair of tits.
What's she done for you?
Everything, absolutely everything. I admire her more than anything that I can possibly say.
There have been times when I thought, Helen Molloy. Who? And then they cut there, you see, the editor cuts there, and that makes a snappy.
We'll keep abreast of it all, Helen. All the best to you. Hope it goes well.
What did she do to you?
She frightened me.
What happened then?
Just couldn't carry on one stage. I nearly chucked the job in.
Helen, you remember all those balmy nights we spent outside the Club Pontcanna? Do you remember all those glasses you threw over the roof? Well, they didn't go to waste, Helen. I collected them all up, and this is what I made.
Helen, whenever I think of you, it'll be black whips and suspenders. But knowing when you come back to Culverhouse Cross in probably the distant future, it'll be just a cottage industry. Just like this.
Oh,
Looks like I can't get back on Friday, so just wanted to say cheerio and all the very best, and you'll probably have a word from somebody in idiot red spectacles next to me. We've had a wonderful Eisteddfod week, as you can imagine, and have a great time.
Hi. Right, we're going to Granada Television then. Give all the best regards to the Coronation Street stars.
Well, I'm sure you're going to find it lovely up here, Helen. It's going to be quite wonderful. The only thing is we're going to be down there.
We used to work together on the good old days of film as Set Mag. Remember that con mag from North Wales? Always a late one. Well, you're up north now, aren't you? Enjoy yourself up north, and best of luck with the old career. Hope it goes from strength to strength.
Helen, all the best, Pop Oil, and have fun. Sorry we can't be with you tonight.
I always dreamt about you, but we never managed to get round to it. Best of luck, and I hope you have a wonderful time in the future.
Helen Molloy, never heard of her.
Wishing you all the best. Good luck. Hope to see you soon and whatever.
He's living in a bloody dream world. He is, I tell you.
Hi, Auntie Helen. Good luck in Liverpool. Don't leave your booze hanging around with Richard Madeley. See you later.
Oh, no. This is really not at all funny. This is not at all funny, is it?
No.
Oh. What can I think? I don't even know. I'm in the middle of something, seriously.
Well, have a good time and drink as much champagne as you did in Cardiff. And don't go shoplifting.
And we'll miss your gentle diplomatic skills. Good luck, Aaron.
I hope to be with you, but if I'm not, you'll know by now that I'm not, won't you?
I'm never drinking again. That's what I'm saying.
I've always liked a quick squeeze of a pussy in the afternoon, and now that Helen's gone, I'll have to resort to Eric.
Enjoy every moment.
I shall miss her cheery smile, her efficiency, her drive, and I shall miss her as a person. She's a great lady.
It's a sad day for women in the newsroom.
It certainly is. Oh, she's leaving! Oh, damn it!
How many who?
Can you tell us more?
Not a thing at this moment, I'm afraid.
We're going to talk about the size 40 hips too now.
Exactly.
Molloy's not here.
That's what we're doing at the moment. There's Molloy sitting here talking about the size of our hips.
Who's going to have her cast-offs now? That's what I want to know.
A big girl with a big heart.
This may look like some sort of high-tech 21st century fashion. In fact, it's the latest in industrial safety wear, on display at an exhibition in Cardiff today.
We're in the middle of recording a message to Helen.
She's dead on time.
Repeat anything for you.
She's dead on time.
Well, Tony Impey's a cameraman and Alan Jones is a sound man. I've got
Get that
Hugh
tart
here
off
and
the phone
Bonky
and let's
here.
get on with it.
Listen,
Come
we're
on.
going to have to ring. Where are you?
Come on, we're doing an obit for Molloy here.
Shall I ring you back because we're actually using up Simpson?
Then I saw her face.
Kilts and tartans are something we normally associate with Scotland, along with whisky and Loch Ness monsters. But very few people know that Wales has its own tartan, and this is it. So when did Welshmen ever wear kilts?
Au revoir, Helen.